Hi guys, my name is James, and to start off this will be an introduction to my DIY channel. This account that I've got is called James DIY. Now what DIY is a do-it-yourself. Now I can use the player shops, I can't trade, I can't do such things, and the pictures that the rules that I've stated are at the start of the video, so if you want to go back and see what the rules are, stop back and then come back to the video. But this is just an introduction to my account. I will anyway document my progress weekly on my DIY accounts. The video schedule, what I want to do anyway over the next coming weeks, is provide you with weekly videos of my account and how it's progressed in terms of quests, stats and my bank. And on Saturday maybe a showcasing the week of the Squeal of Fortune spins, and I'll record Monday through to Friday and I will show you that, and then on the occasional Sunday I'll give you like a little video talking about my memories of RuneScape, because I have played the game for about 5 or 6 years now. Because I've played the game for so long, I've tried more or less every account you could think of, apart from the newer ones like these Storm of Armadillo hand cannon pures and stuff like that. I've tried mains, I've tried pures, I've tried skillers, but I've never ever tried a DIY account. And so far, this DIY account, I'm just really enjoying it. Sorry for the emphasis on the really, but I am. I mean, last night I opened a casket after I was doing a bit of fishing, and I got a sapphire. Do you? Ooh, sapphire. Wow, what's that? It's just a fucking... sorry for the swearing, but it's just a sapphire. What are you gonna do with that, bro? Well, for me, it opened up so many avenues of turning it into a necklace, cutting it, bracelet, stuff like that. And gems are very beneficial to what I'm going to be doing in terms of teleports, and like just from there really. So first of all, I'm just going to jump straight in the video, as this is an introduction. My real progress will be obviously next Friday, and when the progress starts to become a bit more slower, I will release videos every 2 weeks, and obviously put a bit of random content in between. So I hope you can subscribe to these videos, because quite frankly, this is it. I've been on so many accounts and tried so many things, and I apologise to all the people who have followed me countless times and, oh, you want a new account, why don't you stay on one account? But this is it, this is my final account. It's James DIY, or I'm going to quit RuneScape for good, which I hope not to, because I hope James DIY will, you know, take off. So I'm going to go straight into my quests. As stated on the rules at the front, I do not use quest guides, and I haven't. I've just used personal knowledge of years of playing, but I've never been a really big quester, so this is where it's going to come really hard for me. I've never done Clock Tower before. I just started it and I was a bit puzzled, so moving swiftly on. I've activated the majority of the Gatestone teleports. I just need to do Tavali and Edgeville, Yanel and Bandit Camp, and Portsarim and Draenor Village. So I'll unlock them before next week. My stats are as followed. Not much progress, I do apologise, but bearing in mind this is a DIY account and progress will be very slow. I've used all my lamps that I've more or less got on Slayer, because I want to get 55 Slayer for the possible is it items? Yes, it is. 55 Slayer will enable me to use broad arrows, broad bolts, broad tip bolts, yep, which will probably be one of the best bolts I can use or purchase. I think I can purchase from a store. I've got to do a little bit more of research, so I'll use the wiki to find that out, because I'm allowing myself to have light use of the wiki, but not like intentional just to see what quests there is and stuff like that. I just want to find out a little bit about the item, then I'm more or less allowing myself to go on the wiki and find a bit about that. So tasks, I'll do them as I go, really. I mean, it's gonna be a couple of weeks before I start, clearing a few tasks out. So yeah, so combat level is 29. My friends chat, I will always be in my own. I will be in either another DIYers or my own. I will never join a clan, never, because citadels are there, and citadels are just, I don't want to get involved with clans. So, if you want to keep us company, just join my friends chat. I'll be in here most weekends. Join, and then I'll rank you accordingly for how many times you've been in the chat, and obviously more or less supported me, and I'll rank you up for good grammar and stuff like that, more or less maturity. So going straight into the bank, start off, it was a really weird bank setup, which I eventually are going to move into organized tabs, but for the time being I've just more or less organized it. My 3.1k cash pile, and let's add in 598 coins, rich. Flax I picked, strung it, oh, I don't know what you do, but I spun it into bowstrings. Got my feathers, that's off the waterfall quest, be using those gold bars. More or less, there's just a few miscellaneous items down here. Best sword that I could possibly wield so far. I'm going to set up my seeds tab when I get an adequate thieving level, so I can obviously get seeds very fast. Here's my fishing tab. I've got that. Bit of this. I'm going to try and save up caskets and then make a video of me opening 100 caskets. I'm going to cash these strange rocks in. And I think that more or less is it. If you didn't know already, you can buy 40 pineapples and 80 seaweed off this man here, which I have turned into super compost, which I'll be saving for herbs, which I'll be stockpiling for Herblo. And that's generally it. Until next Friday, I hope you've obviously enjoyed this video, and I might be updating a few things on my channel, and the DIY rules. I might be not changing them, but updating the background picture and graphical look of it, because I'm not really big on the way it looks at the moment. But I hope you've enjoyed this as an introduction to my channel, and I hope you can subscribe, support me, join my friends chat. I'll more or less be in there the majority of the time, and I will see you next week.